Hey guys, welcome to another plugin tutorial. Today it's on Skywars X. So this plugin was released 30 minutes ago. I got a message from the developer, had a look, and it's another fantastic plugin by him. It is premium, but it's definitely worth it as it has so many features. It's easy to configure, easy to set up, and it's just an amazing plugin that works brilliantly. So I downloaded this map. I'll obviously leave a link to the plugin and the map in the description. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the features. So it's got shops, it's got leaderboards, it's got join signs, it has got cages that automatically spawn, so you don't actually need to build them yourselves. It's got various different chests that you can create via GUI in-game, which is a really cool feature. And it has a world management system. So what we're going to do, we are going to create a brand new arena and have a game once we've shown you how to set it up. So we're going to fly over here. As you can see, there are holographic leaderboards as well. Make sure you have holographic displays if you want this. And there was another one here when we join the lobby. So let's go ahead and actually join the lobby first to show you some of the things that we actually get. So there it is. It's not in a good place. You would obviously put it in a better place where it's easier to read. So let's go ahead and look at everything we have in here. So we have the play axe, and this will list all the arenas. It lists whether it's solo, team, how many players and teams are there, and whether it's started or not. And there's a nice message in chat saying cheaters will be punished. Then we have the shop. So when you win a game, you get various coins or get kills. So you can obviously purchase various things once you've got enough coins. As you can see on the right, I have just over 1,000. So we could buy this for 300 coins. Then we have the party options. So this is really nice. We can either join or create a party. So you can set it to invite only or public. And it has a part of the plugin where it stops people from spamming it. Very, very nice. It shows who the leader is, and you can invite, obviously, my other accounts, but this is a solo team. No, this is solo, so we won't want a team with him. And then we have our profile, we have the inventory, we have bought miner twice, which I did by accident. We have various stats, so it should say I've got 1 kill, there we go. And achievements, I've got win 1 game. So very, very cool. It has all these awesome features, and then we can obviously quit to create a brand new arena. So let's go ahead and do SW admin. First of all, we need to set the lobby. So let's go ahead and do that now. Set lobby. So in the lobby, you're going to want various signs and the leaderboard. So these should update very soon. And the cool thing about them is you can put a skull on top and it will show my head. So once you've done that, we are going to grab the SW wand, which is a very similar tool to the world edit wand. You go to your arena, wherever it is. I'm just going to put it in the same world to make it easier. We're going to left click the bottom corner and right click the top corner. The weather has gone very, very terrible, so let's set it to sunshine. Fly to the top, and we are going to right click this like we would do in world edit. So let's fly back into the arena. Just go on top of this mushroom. And we're going to SW create, followed by a name. It's going to be YT. And then we are going to add the team sizes. So 1 would be solo, 2 would be multiple teams. And we are going to set the min teams to 2, the max teams to 4. So this will mean there is a solo arena called YT1. And there's a minimum of 2 teams, max of 4 people, basically. So let's go ahead and click enter. It will do this. Hopefully it will be very quick depending on the size of your arena. Once you've done that, we can start to do various things such as set spawns. So let's just hover over some of these platforms and set the spawns. So SW add spawn for the arena YT1. And let's go ahead and add another just about here. And 2 more because there's 4 players slots. So add 1 there and just destroy this for number 4. Like that, very straightforward. So that is your basic arena setup. There are lots of other cool things that you can do. So we are going to mess around with chests right now. So if you do SW chest manager, this will show you various commands. So we're going to create a brand new chest. So this one's going to be called tier 2. And what we can do in here is actually put in whatever we want to appear, the minimum items a player will receive and the max. So we're just going to save and apply before we grab some items. This is just going to be not a very good chest, just various gold items, and we are going to fly all the way down here, grab this chest and fly to the top of the mushroom. So all 4 of these chests up here are the tier 1 chests, so we're going to have a couple of different ones. Once you've done that, we can edit it in a similar command. So edit is going to be tier 2, and pop everything in here, and the minimum items players will get is going to be 2, and the max is going to be, well, there's 5, so let's just set that to 5. There we go. So you can add more pages if you want. So what we're going to do is grab the chest manager tool, which is very, very useful. So the type is going to be a tier 2 chest. Make sure you add tool in there or the command won't work. So this will give you the tool. So what does it do? Well, if you right click a chest, it will tell you which arena it's for and which type it is. So this is a tier 2. Let's see what this is. Tier 1, tier 1, and tier 1. So let's make another one tier 2 by left clicking, and that will change it. And it tells you it took 2 milliseconds. So that is how you can edit chests, make as many as you want. It's really cool that you can do that. And let's leave the chest manager and go to the world manager. So this is pretty cool if you want your arenas in various different worlds. So you can create a brand new world. Let's call it SW2. And you can create it as a normal world, a nether world, an empty world. Empty is probably the best, to be honest. And then you can do SW World Manager and teleport to it. So TP SW2, it should be empty. Yes, it is. I also made SW1 earlier. This is a normal world, and as you can see, it's just a normal world. So let's go back to the normal world where we had the arena. Fly up to lobby wherever it is. I can't seem to see it. Oh, that's bright. That's what I get for using shaders. Very, very bright. I can't really see anything. There we go. So that is most of the things in game. Let's go back to the admin menu and have a look at what else we can do. So we can set a modifier for players. Maybe there's a donator and they get multiple coins instead of maybe just one. So set modifier for, let's just set it for myself as, I don't know, 5. So I'll get 5 times what I would normally get. And I really can't seem to see the lobby, wherever it is. So that's cool that you can do that. We can do holograms. I'm just going to set them up here because I've lost the lobby. So SW holograms will bring up the menu. And here it is. So SW holograms, we can set, remove them. And there are 2 different types. There is the stats one. So set stats. And we can also set the leaderboard, which is going to be over here. So set the leaderboard one. Very, very cool. So those are all of the commands, I believe. Yep, that's all we need to do for the arena. We're going to hop down here, have a quick look at the signs. So they're pretty straightforward. You can create a leave sign, SW in square brackets for all of these. And you can create a join sign, so join YT1. And as you can see, there is a red block behind it, which means it's disabled. For the test arena, it's green, which means it is enabled, and then the auto join sign is very straightforward. Probably didn't need to show you this, but auto join on the second line. We then have the leaderboards, which are finally updated. As you can see, my other account has got the most deaths, and we have the top kills and wins. So the way to do this is SW on the top line, top on the second line, either kills, wins, or deaths, or whatever. On the second line, third line, and the fourth line is going to be what place. So we have second, obviously my other account, and then third, fourth, or however many. You can do SW list to see when it updates next, and that's in 14 minutes. So as you can see, YT1 is disabled at the moment, so we can actually enable it, which is what we need to do by doing SW edit, and then obviously the name of the arena. And as you can see, it shows everything here. You can increase the game length, the lobby countdown, so let's go ahead and decrease this so we're not in the lobby for a year. Max teams 4, and we set all this in game. You can look at the information and the size, that's very cool. Make sure you enable it and save it. Once you've done that, we can go ahead and wait for it to load, and then we can right click to join once we're in the lobby. So let's go ahead and join the lobby by doing SW join. Now we're in the lobby. And let's have a quick look in the shop. We can't actually afford anything. Let's just go ahead and join, and we'll be teleported into the little cage. So I'll be back once we are in game. So the match is about to start and we are dropped into the arena. So as you can see, we have a very lovely scoreboard on the right which says when the next refill is, how many players that there are, and the mode. We then have a chest with various different things in, which is really cool. Let's go into game mode 1 and fly about, see if we can find my other account. There is another chest here which had some TNT in, which I used, and then there is even more chests. So that's pretty good that we have all those. And where is my other account? Where has he got to? There he is. So what was in his chest? Let's have a look. Nothing too good, but obviously there is better stuff up on top of the mushroom. So let's actually kill him. 4 HP, 2, and there we go. So we've won the game. We killed him. We got 250 coins, which is 5 times what we should have got. And we will be teleported back to the lobby very soon. So this should update whenever it's meant to. Both are enabled, and that is how you do it. So we are going to go into the config file now and show you how you can edit stuff in there. And here we are in the Skywars folder, and as you can see there are 10 YML files. Then we have the players save data in here and the arena save data in here as well. So you probably don't want to edit any of this because we set it in game, and you can obviously edit it in game as I showed you. But we are going to go through all of these and see what we can actually do. So most of them you probably wouldn't want to edit too much. Obviously for this you have the achievements, so various kills, wins, projectile hits, all that good stuff. For each milestone you will get a number of coins, and then it will execute this command, obviously giving the player the certain coins. So that's very, very cool. We then have the broadcaster. This has all the different messages. You can add and delete them as you want, which is cool. Maybe telling players they can do the party system, which they may not know about. Let's go into the cages. So by default you get the normal glass one, which we had, but you can set permissions for the cool ones and have a different rarity for them. So most of these are common, and then we had, where is that rare one? So getting one made of ice would be rare, and you can change the floor, the middle, the lower middle, the higher middle, and the roof, which is so cool. I've never seen anything like this before. And then we have all of this good stuff as well. So that's very cool that you can change all that. Then we have chests. So the default chest has a min of 5 items, max of 8. You could also edit this as we did it in game. We then have the tier 1 and tier 2 chests, which I set earlier. Let's go into the main config file. Here we have a lot of things, so you can set how much XP, how many coins you get, various values for the broadcast time, allowed commands, the mystery box. So there is so much in here that you can change. The party custom slots, so obviously you'd need a permission for that. And you can have a rollback as well, which is very cool because my TNT actually destroyed the map a tiny bit. So that's very cool that you can change stuff in there. Customization, this has all of the messages and the prefix. It has the signs and states as well, so you can change this, but I wouldn't recommend it because it does look very, very nice as it is. The developer has gone to a lot of effort for this plugin. There's just so much in it, it's crazy. So then we have the kits. Which one did I buy? It was the miner. Where is the miner? Can't seem to see him. So the miner is here. We got an iron pickaxe. Oh no, we had the stone pickaxe. This is the one we had. So it's very cool that we have all of these. You can obviously create a brand new one by copying and pasting it and changing all the values. So Knight 2, this could be a gold sword or something. So this is very cool. You can obviously set permissions for donators. This is all very straightforward, so I'm going through it very quickly. We then have the shops. Make sure if you add a kit, you put it in here. Let's actually paste it, and this is going to be 38. It's going to be Knight 2. I think that's what it's called anyway. Yeah, so Knight 2. Then we have the cages and the trails and all that good stuff. We have the signs, locations, and finally the trails. So there is quite a few of these. They look very cool, so players can get these if they want, and how much they cost obviously. So that is the plugin. It's fantastic, definitely worth it, and if you have any questions, ask the developer because he will be able to answer them perfectly. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you next time.